You're the greatest of all time. Don't worry about it. The only ones cheering against you are the ones you beat and the ones you gonna beat.
There's no two ways about it. Coco Gauff is a trailblazer. The sensational American professional tennis player is well on her way to stardom. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, to intercollegiate athletes Candi and Corey Gauff, the 19-year-old player has not ceased to wow her fans since her unforgettable appearance on the tennis court. From gaining an unwavering interest in the game at the young age of 4 to becoming the world #1 doubles player in 2022 according to the WTA rankings, Coco Gauff's reputable antics on the court have consistently reflected her passion and love for the game. Often tagged as the Williams sisters 2.0, the tennis superstar does not hide the fact that she looks up to the professional tennis players Serena and Venus Williams and is not ready to settle for anything less than greatness. So join me today as we examine just how good Coco Gauff actually is. Not many people figure out what their career path would be like at a very young age and follow through on it as professional tennis player Coco Gauff has done. The tennis star said she fell in love with the game while watching her mentor Serena Williams win against Russian tennis player Dinara Safina at the 2009 Australian Open. From then on, it had been a race to the crown for the talented tennis player. Young Coco Gauff began her career momentum by winning the Little Mo 8 and Under Championships in Austin, Texas when she was 8. It was this win that sealed the deal for the tennis star. The fact that it was in an individual sport and she could see herself doing it on a larger scale made the decision easy for her. Before this time, she just knew she loved the game and was all about playing it with her friends. She began working with tennis coach Gerard Loglo at the New Generation Tennis Academy in Florida before going on to train at the Mouratoglou Academy 2 years later in France. Coco exhibited a determination and willingness to learn, impressing her coaches with her formidable athletic spirit. She went on to become the youngest champion in the history of the USTA Clay Court Nationals when she was just a little over 10 years old. Still on a winning streak, Coco Gauff won her first 3 singles matches at the Eddie Hare Championships for 16 and under and the Junior Orange Bowl title, her first in straight sets. She joined the International Tennis Federation Junior Circuit at the age of 13, making it to the finals of the 2017 US Open without dropping a single set throughout the tournament. She became the youngest singles finalist in the history of the US Open. Her talent and skill at such a young age impressed even her fellow tennis players. She's an amazing player and I have a lot of respect for her, Amanda Anisimova, the eventual champion, commented, adding that she couldn't imagine playing the finals at such a young age. In 2018, Coco Gauff won her first junior Grand Slam title at the French Open, becoming the 5th youngest girls singles champion in the history of the tournament. A month later, she reached the #1 spot on the ITF junior rankings, taking over from Whitney Oswego. Having had a successful junior career, it was time for the young champion to spread her wings and fly. Coco Gauff made her professional debut on the women's circuit in 2018 at the Osprey, and at 15, she became the youngest player to qualify for Wimbledon in the Open era. Still riding on that momentum, Coco Gauff brought the whole world to attention when she defeated 7-time Grand Slam champion Venus Williams at her 2019 Wimbledon Championships debut. The tennis superstar caused quite a stir in the media with the 6-4, 6-4 win and was featured on the front page of Teen Vogue Special Edition. With a serving speed of over 116 miles an hour, one of the fastest serves ever, and her winning backhands, Coco was able to bridge the 24-year gap and emerge victorious. Although she eventually lost to Simon Halep, her matches during the tournament bore testament to her fierce and competitive spirit. She repeated the same remarkable feat at her Australian Open debut in 2020, winning 7-6, 7-5, 6-3 straight sets during the first round match. Every bit the undaunted player, talented Coco Gauff won her first singles at the 2019 Linz Open, defeating professional tennis player Jelena Ostapenko. She became the youngest WTA player to win a singles title since Maria Sharapova in 2004, a feat she definitely worked hard for. Most tennis players stick to playing singles with the occasional dabble into tennis doubles, but tennis superstar Coco Gauff does not seem to follow this trend. The young athlete has carved a name for herself both on the singles and doubles tennis courts, playing each with remarkable agility and intelligence. In 2019, Coco and her doubles partner Katie McNally won their first joint WTA doubles title at the City Open, defeating seeded American Maria Sanchez and Hungarian Fanny Stoller without dropping a single set. This was coming after they had clinched a similar title, but at the US Open Junior doubles the previous year. It was obvious the duo loved playing doubles together as much as they loved playing singles. I think for me, and I think for both of us, the title means a lot. So whether it's singles or doubles, we want to win no matter what, Coco had acknowledged. It came as no surprise to our fans, therefore, when she, in partnership with Katie McNally, clinched their second WTA doubles title that same year at the Luxembourg Open. The pair, referred to as Team McCoco, won in straight 6-2, 6-2 sets, defeating seeded player Caitlin Christian and Alex Geraci. Playing tennis doubles requires high-level teamwork and complementary moves, and this is something that both players understood. McNally, in a post-match interview, commented, "On the court, our games mesh together really well. Coco has a really big serve and hits a really big ball from the baseline. I enjoy poaching at the net." Coco's aggressive moves and ability to complement her partner's plays has earned her quite a name on the doubles front. In a pre-game interview at the 2023 Australian Open in Auckland, Coco said her aim is to convey the transition game and net skills she has acquired while playing doubles into her singles game. "I was trying to transfer that volleying more into singles, especially with the way I move and hit, then serving, working on serve placement," she told the media. It is no wonder that she is the proud recipient of 7 doubles titles, 3 of which she won with Katie McNally and 4 alongside world's richest tennis player, Jessica Pegula. Every player has had a miscalculating move, or instances where their head was just not in the game. Talented professional tennis player Coco Gauff has definitely had a few of those sprinkled across her career. In 2021, American tennis player Coco Gauff had made a whopping 214 doubles faults across 42 matches alone, a number that proved to be the highest so far on the WTA Tour. When asked, she compared her faults to Simone Biles' twisties, a medical condition robbing gymnasts of their sense of space, leading to landings which were quite risky. Adding that it was more of a mental issue than a technical one and not as threatening as twisties, she said, "When I had those doubles faults problems, I was in practice making like 40 serves in a row and I would get to the match and not be able to make a single one. So it's definitely a mental issue." She further explained how continuous repetition and breaking down her serves while practicing in make-up game situations helped her reduce her faults. It was a long and effortful journey, but well worth it, as the tennis athlete showed much improvement in her game against Anastasia Sevastova in Montreal, committing only 3 doubles faults throughout the match. A naturally gifted athlete, tennis superstar Coco Gauff has a remarkable style of playing. Standing at a height of 1.75 meters, Coco is an aggressive right-handed player and moves across the court with impeccable timing and top-notch mental acuity. She has a flexible forehand grip and possesses incredible shot-making abilities. A highly competitive player, Coco Gauff's ability to adapt to any surface while playing one of the fastest serves is one of the reasons she once earned the number 4 spot in singles on the WTA World Rankings. If there is something else talented tennis player Coco Gauff has going for her aside from her remarkable playing style, it is her mentality towards the game. The young professional athlete approaches every game composed and ready to have fun. Of course, she is out to win every match she plays in. She also realizes that the less pressure she puts on herself, the more enjoyable the game is. Even in the face of very painful losses, like at the 2022 US Open when she lost to French woman Caroline Garcia, and at the Margaret Court Arena this year when she lost to Latvian player Jelena Ostapenko, she manages to maintain her composure, acknowledging where she has made a mistake and why she lost the game. Although she might be prone to crying spells more often than not, it is often a reflection of her intense love for the game of tennis and the passion with which she plays. She never fails to come back from a loss stronger than she left it.